I'm Laura. You probably know that now because I'm on support staff. But I'm here to tell my story. In the beginning of October, an ex-boyfriend of mine and some of his teammates on the football team spread some rumors about me that basically I was a slut. And when they spread fast. And it got back to me through my best friend, who's their teammate, and he called me the night that it happened. He was like, "Laura, we have to talk." And I was like, "Whatever, like, I'm sure everything's fine. We've been best friends, you're probably just messing around." He was like, "No, seriously, some guys come up to me after practice, and things are really going around." The next day, I didn't go to school. My mom had me take my Facebook down right away just to kind of stop any problems from happening. And then I tried to get out of school again the next day, but my mom made me go. And when I left, she just looked at me and said, "Don't let them win." And I have my third period class with one of them, and just like walking through the hallways, you feel like everyone's staring at you or talking about you, but you have no idea what exactly the rumor is. Or like I hadn't even talked to him in a while, so I didn't even know what I did for that to happen. And you just feel so alone and scared, and because you don't know what people are saying about you, and you know that it's not true, but you can't really walk around and be like, "Hey guys, I'm not a slut." So like you kind of just have to go with it and just hope that people know who you truly are. And that day, I got called down. God called me down to his office, and I still don't know who told him, but whoever did, I'm so grateful for them, because I don't think I would have gone and gotten help, and it just would have escalated so much more. But someone told him that they were worried about me, and he called me down. And at first, I was like, "No, everything's fine." And then he said, like, "I know something's wrong," so I told him. And that day, I had to sit with the dean and my best friends in 6th grade and hear him say what the rumors were. And then I had to call my mom. And my mom, I come from a very close family, and my parents still don't know exactly what the rumors are, because that's one of the worst things, to have to sit there and tell your mom these vulgar things that these guys are saying about you and that people are thinking about you. And when you start a rumor, you think like, "Oh, it'll just hurt them for a few weeks." But even say it happened 5 months ago, and I still have a hard time separating myself from the rumor. Like, I know I didn't do the stuff that they said I did, but when you hear it so much, your mind just can't help but think, well, maybe I did do this, or maybe I didn't. And it's hard to look at yourself with respect when you see everybody looking at you like they just want to have sex with you, or like they just want to do stuff with you. And like, you don't think about how it really affects someone when you start a rumor. And if you are going through something like that, just hold your head up high. Don't let them see you cry. Hold it together at school. When you go home, have a nice little cry. And if you know someone who's, like, if you have a friend who's going through it, it's kind of hard to go to them and be like, "Oh, I know it's not true," because they know that you know it's not true. So just be there for them. One night things got especially bad for me after I got some text messages from people saying really rude stuff. And it was like 12:45 at night, one of my friends called my house phone, and he was like, "I need to talk to your mom." I was like, "No, like, she's asleep. Why are you calling so late?" And he was like, "No, Laura, you need to put her on." And he just told her that he was worried about me. And my mom came downstairs and she just spent the night with me, and just knowing that he cared enough to call my mom and to see that something was wrong with me, and knowing that I had my family there with me and believing in me and knowing that I could overcome it, just meant everything. But one thing that I heard a lot from teachers and friends and just everybody in my family was, "Oh, don't worry, like, in a few weeks it will pass by and they'll be on to the next person." But you don't want anybody to ever feel like that. And it's never your intention when you start a rumor to make someone feel like they're not, like, you just want to embarrass them or whatever. But it goes so much deeper than that. And it's something, like, when I talk to people now, I have to sit there and think, like, "Oh, are you talking to me for who I really am, or are you talking to me for who people are saying that I am?" So it's like you can't trust anybody, and you have to second guess everything. And just don't be the person who does that to someone. So I'm going to challenge you guys to be the friend who doesn't pass on that rumor. Don't make it so another person has to hear, oh, it will just be a few more weeks before it's on to the next one. Because no one should have to feel that way. And I know rumors won't stop altogether, but if someone tells you a rumor and you don't pass it on, think of all the other people who won't get the chance to pass it on because you were brave enough to be the one that said, no, like, I'm not down with that. Like, people will text me, like, you're in high school, rumors happen. So people will text me, like, oh my God, did you hear about this person? And at that point you just say, like, I doubt that's true. And I just, like, forget about it and move on because I don't want someone to have to go through like the really lonely nights or like having to second guess yourself. Like even looking myself in the mirror is so hard because I hear what they were saying about me, like the gross things that they were saying that I did, and that just like how they basically made me seem like I had no morals and no class. And it was hard, like it's still hard. It was my senior year and I couldn't go to the football games because they were the ones who started it, so my mom didn't want me going. Or when I finally did go to one, the people stormed the field afterwards because, of course, the football team did good this year. But people stormed the field, and I hugged my friend, and I just had to walk back off because if I had stayed too long, people would start talking about me again and take all of my actions way out of proportion and say, like, oh, did you see her? She came down to that guy. And just having to hear your best friend tell you what people are saying. And I remember the dean looked at him and said, are people believing it? And he said, yeah, people who don't know her. So now there's all these people who I didn't know who run around thinking that like I'm this easy girl who like does stuff with anyone. And it's something that no one should ever have to feel. So if someone passes a rumor on to you, don't pass it on anymore, because you don't want someone to have to sit up on this stage and have to tell their story because of you. And like you saw on the skits before, like with the rumor one, like you start off as a secret and then it spreads, and once you say it, you can't get it back. You can say that you're sorry, you can say that you didn't mean it, but people are going to believe what they want to believe. And once you say it, the damage is done to the person that caused it. Like I shouldn't have to spend my senior year like counting down the days until I can get out of here. But instead I'm counting, like I dread going to some classes because I see them. But I was lucky enough that I had people who cared about me, and someone who told John, and someone who called my mom late at night, you know, like if this is happening to you, tell someone. Like I know you want to be strong and take care of it on your own, but the teachers, everybody in this room and all the teachers at your school are on your side, and they're here to help you, but they can't help you if you don't tell them that something's going on. Because at that point, it's going to be too late, like you saw in the skit where she tried to kill herself. Like at that point, it's too late if you don't speak up. So just speak up. They're not going to laugh at you. Like I went to John so many times, just sat in his office and talked to him, and after that, I just felt so much better. So if you're going through it, stay strong, just speak up. And even if you're not, don't be the one who passes it on, because you don't want to be the reason why someone's crying.